Central. We're underway here. And it will be Ashley Haig with the ball in hand, who gives it off to Forbes. Woodville get the first possession, heading to the right of your screen. Haig now. Here to Forbes early. Back to Haig. Haig with the floater and one to start.
And you saw when Perkins had the ball at the high post there was a stunt from the weak side slot. So being able to cutter gets that stunt, he opened up that driving lane, and pretty good action there. And sorry, not Perkins, Forbes. I misspoke. My apologies. But yeah, a little bit of gravity there for Holly Forbes, what we were talking about in the pre-game.
And Haig finishes that one, and it's 3-0. Here's Denisha Provo with it here for the Bearcats. As they're here looking for Keely Pearce. Nice to see her back out to Sky Langenbrink. Also returning, here's Coleman, the development player for the Adelaide Lightning, inside. And a good finish for her on the cup there, Scott.
Just off that cross-screen flex action there and got deep position. Didn't take away the baseline. She was able to come baseline side, get deep position, and go to work.
Sienna Grieger out there on the floor making her start as well. Lottie almost there. Couldn't quite get it. Forbes tried to save it, already takes out some of the hoarding on the baseline there, Scotty. Very energetic start here from the Warriors.
Yeah, there's a bit of energy in the building tonight, which is you expect on opening night. That last shot there, contested midi off the bounce, probably not something you want to look at early. As we can see here, the Woodville denying the wings pretty hard on that entry, forcing second side of the floor.
Coleman now, the jumper. Comes up a little bit short on that one. Forbes now back to Anderson. Forbes again. Guarded here by Coleman. Purvis, co-captain this year for the Warriors, draws the foul.
Yeah, dribble handoff, keep action there. Able to turn the corner and get to the foul line. I think Chloe's going to have one of her best seasons in a while. Just like I said, with more teammates who create a little bit of gravity, that's going to let her get her head on the rim and then create for herself and for others.
Purvis at the free throw line. Made a big comeback from injury a few seasons back. And really starting to come into her own. Makes that one.
Woodville extending the pressure here, but just nothing, no traps or anything like that. Just extending the pressure, probably looking to see if they can get a run and jump opportunity a bit later in the game.
Provo now. Out to Coleman. Grieger gets the handoff over the top of Anderson and gets her own offensive rebound. Puts it in, Grieger. Been really impressive in the junior championships for South Australia, Scotty, as Sienna Grieger.
Talented and able to come off that dribble handoff there. They locked and trailed over and got the advantage and got in the middle of the paint.
4 apiece here. It's Purvis, in and out of the cylinder it goes. Can't get that one. Grieger now pushes hard. Oh, stolen here by Forbes. And in it goes for the UT Martin Skyhawks product. Great start for Forbes in her new colours, Scotty.
You feel good getting that. Live ball turnover layup. Good way to score.
Langer break. Oh, blocked there by Forbes. Now here to Lottie. Driving to the hoop. And drawing the foul.
Good 30 seconds by Forbes. Obviously set up that first trip to the free throw line on that opening set for Woodville. Live ball turnover there, score. Defensive breakdown down the other end, but able to recover and block from behind.
So Lottie at the free throw line. Been a really good NBL1 reserves pre-season. Played a couple of games and averaged around 16 points per game, did Lottie. Former North Adelaide Rocket player as well. And that one goes. So Woodville with the early lead, 8-4 in this one. We'll mention some of the players that aren't playing tonight, including for the West Adelaide Bearcats, their other key player in their team. Here's Grieger for 3, can't get that one, rolls out of bounds. Yeah, Ashley Strawbridge not playing this evening, but a very good addition to this West Adelaide team. Well, stolen here by Haig. Now to Lottie, inside, driving, can't get that one. Provo, almost with the hands on it. That one goes out of bounds. Go the way the West Adelaide Bearcats. And West Adelaide looking to get out and run in transition at the moment here, Scotty. It's a clear game plan of theirs.
Yeah, well, you know, any team wants to run in transition because it's one of the highest points per possession in the game. But look, you can't rely on transition. You've got to get in the half court and execute. They've had some pretty good looks, that cross screen for that deep post touch, that time that they got middle and got the eye board and put back.
Well, Provo for 3 just came up a little bit short in that one. Wearing the number 7, Haig, in transition against Provo. Good finish from Ash Haig. She's had a great start in this game. Already up to 5 points in this one. Seen her a little bit across the pre-season and in a couple of other competitions too, Scotty.
Yeah, really good start for her. Once again, Woodville getting some stuff of transition or live ball turnovers.
West Adelaide with it. This Wild West showdown. As that one goes down for Langenbrink.
And another advantage created off the dribble handoff, fighting over. So Woodville defenders need to get over it and cancel their action a little bit more for the guard lock control over.
6:15 to go here in the first quarter. Opening round of the NBL1 Central 2024. Forbes inside. Can't get that one. Anderson comes up the rebound. Lost it. Now here Provo. Now to Pierce. Looking for an option there. Langenbrink found Pierce on the inside. All on their own and reasonably easy score on that one there, Scotty.
Yeah, need to help her a bit earlier. Too late on that rotation.
Anderson has it. So lots of Woodville players carrying the ball at the moment. Not the same person coming down the court at each time. Yeah,
they're undersized teams. They've got multiple ball carriers. As we see a great
on the cut.
Yeah, great rip screen, getting her open that late cut.
And a timeout here to West Adelaide. 10-9. Woodville lead this one by a point. West already have the 3-team fouls as well, which is very, very important at the moment, Scotty.
Yeah, it's actually 12-9 on that one. And yeah, I think for West Adelaide, in the half court, they're getting some good stuff when there's any kind of small to big dribble handoff. Woodville trying to chase over and getting caught just a little bit late and trailing it. So West Adelaide's being able to turn the corner and get deep penetration. It led to a missed layup at eye-ball put back and also that last corner free. For Woodville, that last time down, that rip screen for the play on the weak side slot and able to hit her on a late cut wide open. Really, really good. Great patience also by the entry passer just to wait to see if they're going to be open late at the rim. So often when you see of juniors, they just want to get the ball. If they're not open immediately, they keep it moving. So far, this is a pretty high-quality game. Both teams being able to execute some pretty good stuff in the half court. It's been pretty exciting to watch so far, TP.
Has been so far indeed. And well, West Adelaide, like we said, wanted to get out and run. And I spoke to Coach Liam Billington and Mel Downer before the game started, and they said that they wanted to get out and run with this young team. They wanted to get out in transition. They wanted to try and push the ball as much as possible, especially with the lineup they've got there. So interesting thoughts there from the coaches of the West Adelaide Bearcats. It's Provo. Looks like Bethany Heft is into the game for the first time this evening.
Foul there on Forbes, which is just her first. Mel Downer drawing up a set for a very deep post touch coming out of the timeout.
And veteran Michaela Lappin's back out there for the West Adelaide Bearcats. A lot of their players that have been with them for a long, long time, which were off for a little bit last season for various reasons, have returned. Here's Provo for 3. And then McCulloch, coach of the Woodville Warriors, making instructions clear. Forbes now. Now here to Anderson. Goes looking here for Watkinson. Drives against Langenbrink. Stolen back here by Langenbrink. Gives it to Grieger. Nice transition basketball there from the West Adelaide Bearcats on that one, Scotty.
Yeah, Watson just trying to hit Forbes on that front cut, and turnover led to a transition bucket.
Perkis in the game for the first time this evening. It's been a while since Perkis hasn't started a game for the Woodville Warriors. Shows the depth that they've got in this team this season. Watkinson was also a starter last season across the second half of the year when she joined the Warriors.
Yeah, Annalise, she's doing a great job of our juniors, coaching under 10 girls and doing an absolute fantastic job. Not the start she wants here with 2 turnovers, but she's going to have a pretty good impact for Woodville over the season.
So Coleman in for Langenbrink. 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in this first quarter. We've got a carry here. And of course, we need to mention tonight our referees, Tom Heyman, the crew chief, Jonathan Rohr and Drew Smythe-Hunt.
Yeah, last time down there, just that step-up screen just forced a rejection, forced a carry and turnover. Just seen the same set here. They got them open on that rip screen last time from Woodville.
Here's Anderson. In the end, missed the shot, but managed to get the pass there to Ashley Haig. Continues to hit the scoreboard in this one, Scotty. A bright start for her.
Yeah, just love them little cheap here. Probably the easiest basket she'll ever score in her life.
Now here, Provo for three. He's liking the look of that three-point line so far. Here's Perkis in transition. The co-captain just runs all the way through and gets to the free throw line. She will head to the charity stripe here, Catherine Perkis.
Yeah, so Catherine brings experience that you need in order to be an effective team at NBL1 level. Yes, coming off the bench now, but still valuable. And a little bit of Magic Johnson that time down, just looking at the corner and forcing the defense to kind of stunt out of the way a little bit, and the lanes parted open.
And Perkis makes the second.
I feel like I was mixing up my metaphors there, TP, but that's okay. I got there in the end.
No, you're all right there, Scotty. Catherine Perkis, 9.3 points per game last season in 2023. Provo now. Back to Coleman, guarded by Perkis. Hey, guarding Provo, trying to get over the top of that on-ball screen. Provo's going to go to the free throw line here.
Yeah, you see Woodville denying ring entries a fair bit, so it was a back cut there, and probably West a little bit lucky to get something out of that possession.
Provo at the free throw line, a 6-foot guard from North Preston, Nova Scotia in Canada. He's represented her country as a junior. Was actually here in Australia playing the 2018 Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast. So a good addition to this West Adelaide team. And the margin now 15-13. Forbes looking to drive against Heft. Oh, the moves from Forbes are delightful. And that's the footwork we saw for the South Adelaide Panthers last year, Scotty.
Yeah, great footwork there from Forbes.
Provo now. Oh, and that one is the under part of the basket. We've got a substitution here. Checking into the game for the Warriors will be Jaden Thompson.
Yeah, so a backup tall, came into the squad late, but hopefully can be impact winning basketball for Woodville.
Chelsea Apasible also checks into the game as well. Here is Thompson, driving against Heft, goes out here looking for Forbes, and Forbes walks on that one. So already 17-13 in this one, and Ash Haig with the 9 points in this one already. Really having an impact in her first minutes for the Warriors. Coleman now, hence Lottie, couldn't get that one. Stolen back here by Watkinson. Now goes looking for Apasible inside Lottie. A nice pass there. Lottie has to retreat. Goes looking here for Haig. Watkinson dribbles around Heft. Back out to Haig. Shot clock runs to 7. Apasible has to explore. Goes inside looking for Thompson with very precise Thompson with that one. 19-13 now. Good patience there from the Warriors on that one, Scotty. Provo now looking for 3. Can't get that one. Apasible nearly on that one. And that one goes out of bounds. A high intensity from the home side at the moment in this one, Scotty.
That last possession for West Adelaide, they've slipped under late on the ball screen, mid-ball screen, and it's been shot off the dribble, no pass. I think just looking, a little bit of look of Mel Downer of like, my bad, that's the one's a bit quick. But you've got to make him go over ball screens at some point. So I'm not sure if it's a shot that Mel was really looking for, but we'll see as the game goes on.
So early minutes here for Eliza Woolley, who's been on the West Adelaide list for quite some number of years. Been junior that's been coming through for quite some time. Woolley had it and lost it, but I think there's going to be a foul here on Watkinson for the hold.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Annalise.
Abby Brenton's also checked into the game.
Annalise so far, she's having one of them games, 2 turnovers and a foul, but she's a quality player. She's much better in this. She'll be fine.
Here's Coleman on the inside, and in the end, drawing the foul off Naomi Olotti.
And there's that cross screen again, going baseline side, the same play that West Adelaide got their first bucket out of, and once again got deep position and going to the free throw line.
So Coleman at the free throw line, development player for the Adelaide Lightning in the WNBL for 2 seasons in a row now. And Coleman averaged 13.7 points per game last season for West Adelaide. I feel like it's a year where she could really step up and really claim the mantle on this team. Be the player. Anderson for 3. Can't get that one. Coleman comes down with it again.
That was a great look, and that's what I'm talking about. Purvis' ability to get her head on the rim and find spot-up shooters.
Well, stolen back here by Purvis. Look inside for Anderson. Just lost the handles on it. Got it back again. 1 minute to go here in this first quarter. Back here looking for Forbes. Forbes spinning. The footwork. Once again. Almost the finish there from Thompson. Couldn't get it. Abby Brenton comes down with it. Bearcats have it back the other way. Now Grieger into the corner for Woolley. Looks for Coleman on the finish and the find. Can't get that one. Olotti now. Back here looking for Purvis. We'll hand off here to Anderson. Anderson will look at the 3. That's a good looking shot, but came up a little bit short. Just trying to find a way into the game here, Ida Anderson. Played in the Big V last season. So Provo will have it for the West Adelaide Bearcats. Shot clock and game clock align. There's 10 seconds on it. Provo, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Provo for 3. Goes to the right. Olotti had it. Coleman somehow got the ball back. And the Warriors will end up with it in their possession. And that is quarter time to end the opening quarter of the Mitsubishi Motors NBL1 Central first quarter. It is the Woodville Warriors, 9th underway here for the second quarter. Thanks to KO Freebies and Mitsubishi Motors. Olotti now. That one going up for that one, can't get it. Langenbrink. Now to Brenton. With it here. Looks for 3. Brenton, nice finish there. Big 3 ball there from Brenton. And the margin back to 3 points, 19-16. Purvis will have it here. Goes looking for Anderson. Out here to Olotti. Back here to Purvis. Explores with the dribble. Anderson had Brenton come at her, and in the end, Brenton did a good job forcing the travel on that one there, Scotty.
Yeah, a few travels called so far. It'd be a bit frustrating for Woodville. See West Adelaide, they're switching them away screens in the perimeter. Able to make sure there's no front cuts and advantage created.
Brenton now. Out here to Coleman. Back here looking for Langenbrink. Gets around Anderson. Good hands there from Anderson. Tipped it out of bounds.
You see Woodville in a non-aggressive ball screen coverage, and West Adelaide are able to get 2 feet in the paint. They have on dribble handoffs and ball screens so far.
Provo. And that one is a travel back the other way. So they've had some good opportunities here, both sides. And themselves a close one, 3-point game in this one. Purvis against Pearce. Looks here for Forbes. Back here for Haig. Anderson. Looks outside here for Haig again. Oh my goodness, Ash Haig. She's having a sweet start tonight, Scotty.
She's having a game. 12 points so far. Shooting the ball well. Got herself going with a couple of cheapies. And is now feeling pretty good. It's always good when you get yourself going with a couple of cheap baskets.
Coleman against Forbes. Double team there by Elodie as well at the same time. 4 seconds on the clock. 3 seconds. Brenton, no time to think about it. Puts it up. Forbes comes down with the big boards. And Langenbrink closed down Forbes really quickly on that one.
Yeah, just a going away trap there. So everyone started sprinting up the floor in transition.
So for those at home, the go-away trap, explain that to us.
Oh, look, that there was just a little bit of a read, but sometimes you see it when teams are inbounding and the inbounders run ahead of the ball. What you can do is have the defender who's going to inbound just come back and trap the ball when it's unexpected. So sometimes you get a few cheap turnovers like that, and sometimes they kick it over your head and get downhill in a 4-and-3 transition. So, but yeah, if you can do it when they're not expecting it, can get some cheap live ball turnovers.
So Purvis back with it. Forbes denies the handoff there to...
Oh, wow. Spin cycle TP from Forbes.
As he said, something that Holly Forbes can do very, very well. So Forbes out at the free throw line. As we said, graduate from the UT Martin Skyhawks, Holly Forbes. Recruited by the South Adelaide Panthers in 2023. Averaged close to a double-double last season. And proved that she can really be a handful in this competition. Missed the second though, 23-16. Langenbrink gets around Purvis with relative ease. Forbes comes down with a big rebound again.
And they're trapping her on that defensive rebound. It's 2 times now.
Well, both teams not really conceding the rebound count in this one. 13-15 now. Just the 2 rebounds in separation. And Woodville shooting the ball at 44% at the moment, so very efficient clip from the Warriors. And nearly over the head of Brenton on that one. As the drive there, oh, that is superb there from Grieger. So impressive.
Once again, West Adelaide consistently able to get 2 feet in the paint. They're getting a split with deep penetration off the bounce.
There's some really good opportunities in this West Adelaide team for some young players to really step up. Forbes now going through, can't get that one. Brenton comes down with it again. Moving in transition. Looks here for Grieger. Inside Coleman. Oh, had it, lost it. She lost it because of a foul, according to the referee on that one.
Yeah, Chloe Purvis, the double coming from the strong side. Chloe's another one across Woodville. She's been coaching juniors for a number of years now, and she does a really good job of it, really involved with the junior program, as a number of the NBL1 women are.
Grieger going up for that one. Unsuccessful. Comes down here for Purvis. Grieger tight on her. So Elodie with the handoff. Ran into Coleman. Wasn't expecting her to be there, I think. And in the end, West Adelaide get the turnover. We can cut this lead from 5 to less. Brenton. Back here to Langenbrink. Pearce, can she keep it in? Kicking the ball around. Brenton with the 3, and the margin is back to 2. And Ben McCulloch's going to have a chat about it with the Warriors. 23-21. Back to 2 points here, Scotty.
The West Adelaide will be feeling really good. Last time down, Chloe Purvis was calling for a drag screen from Holly Forbes. End up going into a dribble handoff, just naturally turning to a pistol action. West Adelaide aggressively switched that, didn't allow the Woodville ball handlers to turn the corner, end up keeping one side of the floor, turnover, get downhill, kick the ball around, make a free ball.
And they are taking advantage of that indeed. They're on a little bit of a run at the moment in this one.
They are. And it's been a really good start from Ashley Hay with 12 points here, and Sienna Grieger still on 6 points along with Abby Benton.
Well, Abby Benton has hit a couple of big threes as well in this one.
Yeah, so in terms of three-point percentage, neither team shooting too well, but West Adelaide are getting a lot more looks. Other than that one that was off the bounce when they went under the ball screen, most of them have been catch and shoot, especially coming off dribble handoffs where they turn the corner, get deep and kick out for the three-point shot. So some pretty good looks there.
Well, Ben McCulloch, spoke to him before the game, and he said along the lines that this West Adelaide team are very dangerous in their speed and their execution and their shooting. And that is something that they will need to take care of a lot more in this second quarter. Purvis now looking outside, flicks it wide here. Anderson gets an open look at the three. That one a little bit to the left. Big rebound for Perkis. Goes out here looking for Anderson. Stolen back here by Pearce. Keely Pearce off and running. Looks here for Brenton. Feeling good about herself at the moment, as is Grieger. Another one down. That's a third three in this quarter for the Bearcats by my count.
TP, they're making it rain from three-point line out here. Just raining down threes at the moment. And, you know, the free ball's a great equaliser. You can not play well, but knock down a couple of threes and get back into this game.
That can be the difference. There's a drive there from Watkinson. A foul here on Abby Brenton.
Of course, the story with Watkinson, she started last season with West Adelaide.
Correct on that one.
Moved across to Woodville mid-year.
Something we don't see very often. So at the free throw line, Annalise Watkinson, as you mentioned, actually came down from NBL1 North 2 seasons ago. The Rockhampton Cyclones, off the top of my head. That one goes in there for Watkinson. And 24 apiece. 5 minutes and 24 seconds to go here, Scotty.
Tight game here. Really tight, really tense.
Langenbrink nearly for that one. Forbes comes down with yet another rebound. That will be rebound number 4 for her of the evening. Horskins out there now. Feeds it back to Anderson, and she hasn't been able to get that ball in the hoop just yet, Anderson. Had a couple of attempts.
Nice cut, Lo. Encouraging to be able to see him get a shot that close to the rim.
I'm just thinking to see who that foul is on. Looks like it's on Grieger. So here we go again. Brenton out here, Grieger. Catch, shoot. Nearly for that one. Out of the outstretched hand of Anderson. Just couldn't quite reel it in.
Back of the ring miss, so it was a good look for them, and it's dangerous signs when it looks that quality from free.
It's 11-5 in the quarter in favour of the away side. Of course, they're all from this side of town. Provo guarding, driving against Anderson. Read the block on that one. They managed to cause the turnover. Yeah. Offensive foul.
Great job there by Ida. Absolutely fantastic job, just moving her feet and taking in the middle of the sternum.
The Warriors will win possession back here. Got to find a way to keep that scoreboard ticking over. At the moment, Warriors at the moment trying to encounter West Adelaide's 8-0 run in this quarter. Provo now. Loves the three ball. That one goes for Provo. And that will be her first triple of the evening.
And that's when you're feeling good, when you just dribble the ball down and you go, I'm just going to let it fly. Very reminiscent of Brett Maher back in the day. Just let it fly and feel good, and it's going to go in.
Forbes now. Back here to Watkinson. Provo. Now goes looking here for Coleman. Was up strong at that one. Good finish there for Coleman. 24-29. West Adelaide have the lead by 5 points. They're shooting very well from the field. Right now in this quarter, particularly from the three-point line, 66%. Anderson goes looking for Perkis, missed it, and goes out of bounds. The pressure has gone up from the West Adelaide Bearcats in this one, Scotty.
Yeah, right idea there from Anderson. Just not able to get that pass on time on target, but hitting the roll is super effective, and there was a passing window there, just unable to hit her.
Stolen back here by Haig. He's been the instigator for this Warriors team so far. Watkinson inside of Forbes, guarded here by Coleman. Goes back out here, Perkis sees something she likes and knocks it down. 26-29. And Grieger will have it again here for the Bearcats. Lappin about to check in at the scorer's table. Perkis guarding Brenton. Coleman driving hard. Ran into two. Stayed with it. Couldn't get it. Coleman got her own O board, and she is going to go. No, in fact, it's going to be a trouble. Remembering that West Adelaide, of course, their next foul, they'll be over the limit here. They're on 4 at the moment. So no doubt the Warriors will be looking to drive this ball at the hoop and try and create something. On the glass. Haig now. Screen there from Watkinson. Haig again. Anderson came up a little bit short on that one. Provo. Back here for Grieger. Forbes in front of her. Lappin. Perkis here on Provo. And Perkis picks up the foul. It's gotten a bit scrappy in the last few minutes here, Scotty. Both teams trying to accumulate possessions and trying to create better shots.
Well, Woodville hasn't been able to put the ball in the hole the last few possessions, so, and, I'd actually see that.
And there's a nice cut from Provo.
Yeah, off that screen on the weak side there.
Provo's starting to really get into this one. 5 points in the quarter now for her. Anderson had it stolen back here by Denisha Provo. She's going to pull up for three in transition. Tries to bank that one home, can't get it. Forbes on the glass again. Where else would she be? Now pushing hard here, Forbes. Goes up. Can't get the finish. As he said, the ball just refuses to go in the hoop right now. 26-31. Inside here for the Bearcats. The feed from Stacey Kennedy and West Adelaide. It's a timeout. 26-33 in this one, Scotty.
Yeah, TP. It's a pretty good run here by West Adelaide, and it's been powered by their 3-point shooting, being able to shoot at 33% from the floor, but 5 of 15. It feels like all 5 have been made in this quarter, TP.
You'd be pretty close to that. It's 66.67 they're shooting from the three-point line at the moment, the West Adelaide Bearcats. Now, Skylar, there's a lot going on here at the moment in relation to this game.
So Ashley High has 12 points from making 100% of them. And Sienna Grieger for the Bearcats has made 9 with 57%.
Fantastic work. Thank you very much. The insight there from Skylar, one of the juniors here at the Woodville Warriors. And wonderful to see.
Yeah, so at the moment, West Adelaide are winning the possession count. 4 more offensive rebounds, 2 less turnovers. They've got 6 extra possessions. And now they're shooting the ball slightly better, 38% compared to 36% from the field. So they're shooting the ball better, they're getting more offensive rebounds, and they have less turnovers. So it's no surprise that they've turned this around and now have a 7-point lead.
Also, Woodville's points in the paint have dried up. They had 14 in the first quarter. They've only got the 8 in this term. And the points from turnover for the West Adelaide Bearcats are 11. In this quarter, so they are capitalising on all those turnovers, but all 11 of them.
Some of them Woodville points in the paint weren't necessarily from the half court. They were from live ball turnovers that still Holly Forbes got of a air ball offensive rebound. West Adelaide have been able to get into paint deep off penetration. As you see, they're a pretty tough floater. Not a terrible shot, but a tough shot from outside the paint.
Will go the way of the Warriors here. Ball tipped off the foot out of bounds. Back here for Purvis. Now returns here for Forbes. Shot clock runs to 6. Forbes has got to go to work. Floats, can't get it. Contesting the rebound there was Thompson and Haig. Couldn't quite get it. West Adelaide to get it back here. They've gotten control of this one. Coleman looking to hand off here to Provo. Starting to find her way into this game. Goes up for that one, can't get it. Oh, the big rebound for Coleman. All that work against the likes of Brianna Turner.
Another offensive rebound, TP. These offensive rebounds really starting to rack up for West Adelaide, and an easy score off it too.
Purvis now. Halftime can't come quick enough for the home side. Purvis now. Back here looking for Forbes. Haig for 3. That one a little bit to the right. Thompson tips it to Forbes. And Forbes with the finish. Gets that one. It's back to 7. But the ball has gotten stuck in the hoop right now in this one. So 35.3 seconds to go. Forbes is going to have a sit down. 5 rebounds in this one. 30 seconds to go. Coleman entertaining first half between two rivals. Olotti comes down with the rebound and try to get around it. West Adelaide can't afford a foul, otherwise they'll send him to the free throw line. Olotti now out here looking for Purvis. And in the end, goes for the pass to the corner. Olotti probably had the open basket there and could have taken the risk to try and draw a foul. Couldn't quite do that, Scotty.
Well, the other thing with that as well was 14.4 left in the clock and there was no shot clock. So the question there is, it's always tricky when you've got an open lane. Do you hold for one, get that final shot, but then you're setting up 5 and 5, or do you look to push the tempo there and see if you get something out of transition? The downside here, of course, has been that they've coughed the ball up in the corner. So obviously Mel Down has called his timeout. She's got one timeout left. She can draw something up here in ATO to see if she can get something at 14.4. Situations like this, TP, you always want to be able to shoot the ball, maybe with a little bit of time to get an O-ball, but not enough time that the other team gets possession back and can potentially get a shot off themselves. That half-court heave, that full-court heave that goes in. So you're always looking, it's really important to have some pretty disciplined clock management. You know, you want seconds left on the clock. I tend to say, everyone's a bit different, I tend to say in my rules, you want to start your move around 8 seconds. So 8 seconds ago, you're doing your move. 3 to 5, you're looking to shoot it. Let's see what they try and do with this final possession here.
Let's see what kind of execution they can get here. The West Adelaide Bearcats are leading it here by 7. 14.4 seconds to go here in the first half of the Mitsubishi Motors NBL1 Central. 10 seconds on the clock now. Shot clock is turned off. It's game clock. 5 seconds. It's Provo. It's Provo over the top. It's Provo! First half. Getting us underway here for the Mitsubishi Motors NBL1 Central second half. Anderson looking out here for Forbes. Looking to push it inside the free throw line. Shot clock runs here to 3. Needs to get that shot up to Purvis. Forbes managed to reel in the offensive rebound. Not quite. Langenbrink comes back here looking for Grieger. Now Coleman. Out here looking for Langenbrink. Oh, nice finish there from Langenbrink in the corner. And it'll be 28-40 here.
West Adelaide get deep into the lane again.
Olotti with it out here to Haig. Forbes goes up and gets a 3. It's a big shot there, Skylar. That's what the Woodville Warriors needed. Something from their import there.
Good to see a 3 go in for Woodville.
Brenton had a really good start to this game. One of the top scorers this evening. Back here looking for Olotti. Now Purvis again. As here looking for Forbes on the inside, over the top of Brenton. And Forbes has got 5 points really quickly here, Skylar.
West is showing all the ball screens.
Showing hard on them as well. Grieger for three. The step back three came up a little bit short. Coleman gets a big offensive rebound. Can't get that one. He's had a few in this game so far. West Adelaide will get it back here, leading by 7. Brenton nearly inside. Draws the foul and 1. Hits up play there from Brenton. And that will be point number 8 of the game for her in this one, Skylar. So Brenton to the free throw line. Daughter of the CEO of Basketball South Australian, Tim Breton, who of course played for the 36ers and also played for the Woodville Warriors in the past. As well as West Adelaide. From this area. Purvis. Now here looking for Haig. He's looking here for a Lottie. Can't get that one. Forbes is really active at the moment in this one, and there is an offensive foul. It's going to go on Purvis.
Chloe's not happy with that call.
It's a good one there. A good observation there, Skylar. Looked like maybe she felt like that maybe there might have been some movement on that one.
Woodville's in a 2-2-1 press here.
So looking to get that ball out of the hands of the West Adelaide guards, especially at this early stage of the third quarter. 5 apiece. Already in this one, Coleman down to Provo. Provo over the top of a Lottie. Oh, big 3 there from Provo. And a good shot indeed. Purvis now. Down here by Langerbrink. Purvis exploring. Anderson. Anderson's got to get aggressive. Goes out here looking for Haig. Haig for 3. That one a little bit short. And the offensive rebound. A good putback there on that one, Skylar.
A horn set from Woodville.
Big horn set on that one. Langenbrink comes out wide here looking for Brenton. Now back up to the shot clock. Clock runs here to 7. Brenton trying to get over the top of Haig. Brenton again, not quite. Fighting for the rebound, Anderson. Eder comes up with it. Now looking in transition, Eder. Finds Forbes on the inside and couldn't quite get the finish. Gets her own offensive rebound. You got to box her out because she will come at you again and again and again underneath that hoop. Margin 11. 46-35. Grieger over the top of Forbes. And a nice finish on that one, Skylar. For Grieger.
West are going downhill.
11 points now for Grieger. Provo. Trying to go against Haig here. Inside Coleman. Flicked it out here to Grieger. Back to Langenbrink. They're in a triangle here. The Bearcats. Brenton tipped it to her advantage. Does she get the finish? Not quite. Coleman will finish it on the inside. Timeout here too. The Warriors. West Adelaide on a bit of a run at the moment in this third quarter, Skylar.
The offensive rebounds are killing Woodville right now.
Yeah, they certainly are. What in particular are you seeing about the way that they are setting up underneath the basket that's causing them to get so many offensive rebounds?
So the West are getting downhill and with their guards.
And that's definitely causing a lot of problems at the moment here for the Woodville Warriors. They need to turn the momentum somehow very, very quickly because at the moment, just that continuity's not quite gelling at the moment in this game, Skylar.
So Bearcats are winning the field goal percentage with 40% compared to Woodville's 35%. And they're grabbing a lot more offensive rebounds with 13 compared to 7. Woodville scored a lot more turnovers with 13 compared to Bearcats 9.
Absolutely, and then this one, particularly in this quarter, they've led by as many as 15, which it is now. And they've had a 6-0 run, which means a Sealy International timeout needed to be called by the Woodville Warriors. They need to cool down. They need to find a way to get back into this one. 5 minutes and 39 seconds to go. See what the Warriors can do to turn this one around. There is no Nicole Franson this year, unfortunately, for the Warriors. One of their top players from 2023. He's playing in one of the other NBL1 conferences this season. If that one goes up, can't get it. Oh, big block there. I think it was for Provo. Having an impact in this one. Coleman goes up for that one strong. Can't get it. Apasible injected into the game to try and generate some enthusiasm at the guard position for this Warriors team. Back out here, Haig. Watkinson. Driving strong. Great finish from Annalise Watkinson on that one. Nice heads-up play on that one there, Skylar.
There's a great three-point play there.
We'll send Watkinson to the free-throw line. You talk about the importance of Watkinson when she was added to this Warriors team last year, played the 9 games, 8.9 points per game in 2023.
They have to run Watkinson off the line due to her shooting.
Absolutely. Those percentages from last season tell you the story on that one. Particularly shooting the ball at 30.2% from the free-point line last season. So you cannot leave her open on those ones. 38-50. 4:55 to go here in the third quarter. Grieger. Now she's making a big case right now for the Foot Locker player of the game. Already in this third quarter. She's had an enormous game here, Skylar.
Under control for 2 feet.
Grieger's got it again. Been super impressive tonight. We knew that she would be coming into this season. Again, Grieger just taking over this one. 38-54. Grieger causing all sorts of problems. She's up to 15 points. No doubt it will be a career best. Forbes going up against 2 in Coleman and Langenbrink, who double-teamed her. Grieger. Screen comes from Brenton on the ball. Grieger again. Oh, it's all Sienna. It's all sunshine in Sienna right now. She is on fire for this West Adelaide team, Sienna Grieger. And she is showing exactly what she has been at the junior championships over the last couple of years. Skylar, Sienna Grieger is on a tear right now at the moment in this one.
She's currently the second scoring leader for the Bearcats. She scored 18 points.
Has done so indeed. Sienna Grieger.
Bearcats are winning with the field goals. They've got 43% now compared to Woodville's 34%. And their offensive rebounds again are winning with 13 compared to 7.
And Sienna Grieger is shooting 57% from the field and also 85% from inside the paint right now. Just a hugely effective player on the ground, on the court at the moment here. An efficiency of 17, a plus-minus of 20. The most efficient player on the court right now for this West Adelaide team. And they've got to find a way to contain her really quickly here, Skylar.
Yeah, definitely. She's making 57% out of all her field goals right now.
It's strong play from a player that we saw a lot of at the Australian Junior Championships. Haig now, inside of Forbes. Going to find a way to reverse this momentum. It's out to 19, a game high. Now that one just lost power temporarily, but we are back. Woolley up for that one, couldn't get it. In fact, it was Stacey Kennedy out there. Watkinson in transition, looking for back-to-back baskets, couldn't get it. Now back here to Grieger. Kennedy now in the corner. Grieger now back up top. Brenton. They looked inside. They telegraphed it there to Coleman. Apasible looks to Dice with the pass. Forbes tries to get that one in. Can't get it. Bearcats come back with it. Margin 19, 38-57. Latter stages of the third quarter here on opening night of the NBL1 Central. It's a Wild West showdown. Grieger for three. It's been on fire this quarter. It's been her game. It's been her quarter. Purkis now. Out here looking for Haig. Haig now to the corner. Apasible. Shot clock runs to 10 here. Tries to go over the top. Forbes. Stolen back here by Coleman. Wrestling for it is Purkis. Manages to force it out of the hands. And we're going the way of the Warriors. It is really scrappy at the moment out here, Skylar.
Yeah, West are blowing up their dribble handoff early in the offense, so that's a good job by West.
There's been a real intensity about West Adelaide's defense, and it wasn't there in the first quarter, but it has started to rise across the second and the third term. And the Warriors just are struggling to be able to generate any momentum offensively in this one at the moment, Skylar.
Yeah, so the Warriors have got a lot of scores off of their live ball turnovers early on.
Apasible will get that one back for the Warriors. Shot clock runs to 7. Forbes now out here. Haig now goes inside to Thompson. Thompson tries with the finish on that one, couldn't get it. And that come back the other way here for West Adelaide. Beth Heft checking into the game once again for this Bearcats team. Out here to Woolley. Woolley looking to get around. Here's Heft, looking to spin, and unfortunately she travelled on that one, and one too many steps on that one there, Skylar.
Yep.
So the Warriors will get it here. Looks like Anderson's about to check into the game. They really need her to hit that scoreboard. First game in the NBL1 Central for Ida Anderson. Watkinson goes up and draws the foul. Thank you from Bethany Heft.
There was a hard hit there.
And Bethany Heft's partner, Jack McVeigh, doing very well in the Tasmanian Jack Jumpers team in the NBL Championship deciding series.
Woodville need to get onto the free throw line so they can get some cheap scores here.
On the free throw line, they haven't visited that much tonight. Been there, well, they've been there the 13 times. It's West Adelaide they actually haven't been there that much. In my correction on that one. So 1:22 to go here, 40-57, margin back to 17. Woodville need to find a way to fight back into this one, get this home crowd into the contest. Heft now. It's out here looking for Woolley. Grieger again. Does she get the roll off the cylinder? Not quite. Coleman goes up strong. Can't get it. Good defense there from Alotti. Heft was there. Anderson comes down with it here for the Warriors. 50 seconds to go here in this third quarter here. And it looks like the Bearcats will get the ball back here. In fact, no, it will be... Yes, it will be West Adelaide that will have possession back here again, Skylar. And it's back here. Grieger, guarded here by Anderson, gets around her with speed. Then runs into the screen from Heft. Now goes around Anderson. Just Kennedy. Inside Coleman. 3 seconds in the key. Too long there. Too many steps there. We'll have to see what Woodville do defensively here, Skylar.
Woodville are now switching side on balls, so they change in coverage.
That's what they've changed.
And it's working.
Yeah, and that's what they've changed defensively. So 27 seconds to go here. See if Anderson can get a couple of baskets to finish this quarter, give the momentum back to the home side. Thompson had the handle, lost it. Thompson turnaround jumper. No good on that one. Sibley just chased after the ball, was hungry for it. Got it back. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock and game clock aligned. Aloti with the screen. It was an offensive foul on that one. 17 points the margin. We'll get to some team stats at three-quarter time shortly. 7 seconds to go here. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Grieger back the other way. Anderson drew the charge. The former Sunbury Jet manages to get on the tarmac and get in front of the oncoming traffic. Quick enough. 4 seconds to go here. What can Woodville come up with? 4 seconds on it. It's Sibley. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Sibley's got to take that ball to the cup. It's waved away. And it is three-quarter time here in the Mitsubishi Motors NBL1 Central. It is West Adelaide leading away from home 57-40 by 17 points. And away here for the fourth quarter of the Mitsubishi Motors NBL1 Central. Driving all your coverage this season of the NBL1 across Australia. Forbes going up for that one, can't get it. Rebounded back here by the Bearcats. Grieger so impressive in that third quarter. Gonna have to look at her numbers specifically. Provo can't get that one. Hef just contests for the rebound along with Forbes. And definitely Hef gets away up.
Woodville starting off the quarter with a horn set that was unsuccessful.
It's been one of those things where a lot of teams do go to that horn set early, Skylar. They do like to get into that on-screen action and being able to try and expose the guards, particularly across that foul line all the way up to that three-point line. We see it a lot in modern basketball these days. Forbes now. Aloti. Now going up for that one, can't get it. Kennedy fighting for it. Seeing some significant minutes tonight. And one of the things that we see in this competition, Skylar, is the fact that there's a lot of players out here that may have not played many minutes in the past, but they are getting a lot of minutes tonight. Sienna Grieger one, you've got Stacey Kennedy out there. It's really good to see young talent coming through. Out there looking for three there was Stacey Kennedy. Grieger, meanwhile, she will help herself to another three. And she's up to 21 in this one, Skylar.
Another O-board for West Adelaide.
Offensive rebounds, not the friend of the Woodville Warriors at the moment. 20 points the margin. Purvis, who will start it here at the Castle. Aloti. Now here to Haig, back into Aloti. Draws the foul. There's Naomi Aloti. And Aloti, handy contributions tonight. 4 and 5 so far in this one.
A deep catch off that one, and that's to the free throw line.
And we'll send Aloti to the free throw line as a result of that deep catch. It's going to be one of those players that's going to continue to grow, you feel, Naomi Aloti. Like I said, had a really good pre-season earlier in the broadcast. Makes both. Very important free throws. And Woodville from the free throw line tonight have been pretty efficient. 12 of 16 at 75%. Grieger now driving. Provo for three. Starting to get her eye in. And that is alarm bells for the home side when Provo is knocking those ones down. Up to 16 now. Denisha Provo.
Helped off that strong side there.
It certainly did. Brenton just struggling to turn the momentum back the home side. Provo again, going to have to watch her on that three-point line. She's been highly efficient, particularly since the second quarter. Thompson now manages to steal it back. Goes looking for Purvis. Inside of Forbes, and Forbes with the finish on that one. Well, Forbes now up to 14 in this one now, Skylar. Nice play on the inside.
A good transition, but they can't be relying on the transitions here.
There's the finish there from Grieger. 23 for her. A breakout game for the junior star of this West Adelaide Bearcats team.
Sienna Grieger up to 23 points now, leading for the Bearcats. And high on the rebound leaders with 6 rebounds for her. She's also with 3 of the assisting leader rebounds, Sienna Grieger.
Dominating all different parts of the scorecard. And what that will do, Skylar, if she continues this form throughout the season, who knows? A Merv Harris medal may head her way by the end of the season. She continues to play this level of basketball. This is an impressive start. She may be, if West Adelaide go on to win this game, she may be right up there in the votes tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
There is a strong possibility of that. At the moment, this rebound count 42-32 here. Of course, coming up soon, we've got the men's game between the Woodville Warriors and the West Adelaide Bearcats, and there's a lot of history between the men's teams, but particularly along the lines of the fact that one had a grand final appearance only 2 years ago and the other was last year's champions. So that will be with great interest to watch. Both teams have got some significant changes. But back underway here for the Warriors. Grieger, the standout tonight for this West Adelaide team. You always love a surprise player popping up and doing all sorts of different things. Watkinson needs to get going here. Drives hard. Brenton with the good defense. Came up with it. Now Grieger. Met by Purvis, got around her incoming defense. Brenton thinks about the 3, goes to her teammate there, Wyatt Coleman. Stacey Kennedy will have possession here on the baseline with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Goes out here looking for Grieger. Grieger for 3. She's fouled by Watkinson. And at the moment, the Warriors are just struggling to generate any momentum at the moment in this one.
Yeah, just the Grieger's shooting ability is creating a lot of gravity, and now foul a three-point shooter, which you never want to do, is cardinal sin, but the way that she's been shooting the ball, who can really blame Watkinson from closing out on her so hard?
It's been a tough second half for this Warriors team. Just the 16 points since halftime. The Bearcats, meanwhile, now got 28 in the second half. They're finding different ways to score right now in this one, Scotty. And you just wonder what the Warriors can do with 6 minutes 49 to go to turn the momentum.
Yeah, and the thing is, they've only scored, Woodville's only scored 25 points since quarter time. So in 24 minutes of basketball, they've got to score 24 points just to get this thing back into overtime, presuming they can lock West Adelaide out. So they need to find ways to generate points. So it's probably has to be by stops, get some cheap stuff in transition, get out a run, plan the defense, let it rain with 3-point shots, and see if they can climb back into it with some good shooting. If this goes in, this will help. And
that will help. Oh, you just called it right there, Scotty, for the home side. And that will be 4 of 15 now from the 3-point line. It was an issue in 2023. They tried to address it with a few players and recruits.
And this is what I need to do, get out in transition.
Forbes now to Olotti. And if Olotti can finish that one, I reckon there was a quick timeout coming the way of the West Adelaide Bearcats. Not quite yet. 47-68. Grieger been so impressive tonight, as we've said. Provo has been electric from that 3-point line, particularly in this second half.
And they're getting half a sniff, Woodville, getting turnovers, but unfortunately turned it back over themselves.
Well, Kennedy with the finish there.
That's what I need. I need to get some turnovers and just get something out in transition and kind of just build some energy from that.
Forbes with it now. Looking inside, trying to get over the top here of Coleman. Coleman strong. Up on that one. Brenton goes looking here for Kennedy for 2. can't get that one. Anderson, thereabouts, manages to gather it in. Does she get control enough? Provo thought that maybe she might have not had complete control of that one. Watkinson, an open three. To leave her open at your own peril. Watkinson with the three. Much needed score on that one.
Yeah, Watkinson's starting to feel good about it. The ball's gone in, and here's a timeout from Mel Downer, just making sure there's no momentum, and Woodville don't feel like they can get back in the game. But they've been able to get a couple of turnovers the last couple of sessions, get out in transition. You never want to rely on transition to score, but right now they need to speed West Adelaide up. They need to get some cheap ones where West Adelaide's scrambling and they've got some numerical advantages, and it's 5-4, 4-3. Be able to find shooters with their feet set and make some shots.
And that is very, very important indeed in being able to overcome those deficiencies. Would be fair to say, Scotty.
Well, you need to score quick. You need to score very, very quick. And the great equaliser is the three-point shot. If you're not playing well, you can knock down some threes. And what Woodville's hoping is it starts becoming contagious. Watkinson hits a couple, and then maybe a couple other girls will start knocking down a couple of shots as well. And before you know it, they're back in the game. What they need to do is 5 minutes to go, 20 points, get this thing back under 10, with 2 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go, and then all of a sudden you never know.
Well, the Woodville Warriors will head to the cage at Morphettvale next Thursday evening. It's the Southern Tigers on Easter Thursday. And the West Adelaide Bearcats, well, they, of course, host the Good Friday game. The marquee game here in the NBL1 Central. They'll play the South Adelaide Panthers. And that is anyone's game on a day like that. Always on those special occasion games. There's an offensive foul there. You just never know with those special occasion games, Scotty. Different routine, different things happening.
It's a tough league. Even teams like, I coached a team last year that didn't win a game, but we're in so many games so close, and it's a league where anyone can beat anybody.
That one goes up there for the Warriors. Lottie Neely with it back the other way.
And fouls going against Woodville. They're fighting hard. They're playing with effort and energy here. Lottie trying to get the O board and just need to, they're getting O boards, they're getting turnovers, but just can't get some shots at crucial moments, which is what's hurting them at the moment. They made a couple of them. All of a sudden it's 16, 14-point game. It starts getting a little bit of scoreboard pressure on West Adelaide.
And that's the thing that they need to do. They need to generate that pressure. Back here for, trying to see who that is. That
while you
finished there.
Yeah, while you have a look at that,
Paige York.
Just there looked like Woodville went to ice that ball screen, but it was a pass follow-on ball from the seam to the wing, and it's always very hard. Like that time, Holly Forbes was a big. He had to try and get across to get in the driving lane. It's very, very tough coverage to execute. Very effective when done right, but very tough. And just a straight line drive there.
Paige York at the free throw line. Been tearing it up in some of the local domestic leagues, says Paige York. Been on this West Adelaide lineup for multiple years. Getting her opportunity in some minutes this evening as Coleman gets the easiest of looks. And it's going to be West Adelaide's evening, you feel, with 4 minutes 30 to go, unless there can be some quick momentum changed here.
That was a dagger. 3-point play. Absolute dagger. And it actually feels like it sucked the energy out the building a little bit.
It has. You can hear it over the effects mic. All these different things. The crowd is a little quiet at the moment. There's some expectations coming in tonight, although there was no Natalia Lalich for the Woodville Warriors this evening. They'll be very much hoping that she's available for Thursday next week. Be able to add a little more scoring punch and her overseas experience with Treviso in the Italian competition. Horskins now. Here looking for Watkinson for three again. It's been a good second half from Watkinson.
And Woodville's crashing the O-glass here, really putting a lot of pressure on West Adelaide to make sure they get a body first and able to come up with an extra possession.
And just one of the things that Woodville got to keep working on is that three-point percentage. And that one doesn't go in. sitting at 25% at the moment. It's about roughly where it was in 2023. So it is early in the season. It's only the first game of the season here in Adelaide. And there's going to be a bit of work to do between now and Thursday, you would feel. Anderson driving and draws the foul. Anderson
just felt the contact there and thought, well, she'll throw it up. She's gone to the free throw line anyway, and a way to get herself going. Hasn't had the start that she wanted to. So if you can just get yourself going at the free throw line and obviously make a run, but also make yourself feel a bit better heading into next week's game.
As you said, it's come from Sweden. Originally played with the Sunbury Jets in the Big V competition last year, and said on the NBL1 website that this is something that she's been wanting to do for quite some time. See what kind of damage that she can do in a league like this, and it'll be interesting to see as it goes along how much damage she can do. That
was her first point for the night from the free throw line, so at least important that she gets on the board and try and get something going the next week.
That's exactly right. As that one goes up there from York. And there's the finish there from Anderson. No, it doesn't go. He looked like it was there. Here's Provo. Has gotten better as this evening has gone on. Just like that, the Canadian is really wrecking some havoc. She's up to 19 now in this one, Scotty.
Yeah, she earlier on she shot off the bounce pretty quick, and you can see why. She can shoot it.
Well, she's 5 of 12 now. She was probably more like none of 4 to start the game. So since quarter time for Provo, there's a finish there from Watkinson. Much needed triple there for the Woodville Warriors on that one.
And here she goes, Slinger fly. Wow.
Oh, another one.
On fire.
6 now in the evening for Denisha Provo. Six of 13. Shooting at a pretty reasonable clip as well. Watkinson now here to Forbes. Shot clock to 5. Forbes always so balanced in that jump shot that she has. She now takes leading scorer of the evening for the Warriors with 16. Grieger. Back here to Coleman. There's that wide here looking for Grieger again. Flicks it wide here looking for York. Stepped around. Couldn't quite get the finish on that one. Coleman. And they'll count that. Coleman has just been super solid tonight. She's got a double-double now in this one this evening. And 11 rebounds to go with 14 points now. And this is the kind of contribution we expect from an Adelaide Lightning development player, Scotty.
Yeah, she's put together some impressive numbers as she subs out. Probably done now for the evening with 1:37 to go. And West Adelaide getting some of their bench unit into the game that hasn't seen any burn yet.
Georgina Salandra has been playing some NBL1 reserves across the pre-season. Me noticing on the Tuesday nights here. Anderson. So a bit to ponder for the home side, the Warriors. There's a 3 from Ida Anderson.
And she'll be feeling good at that. It's her first field goal. She was 0 of 11 prior to that. So once again, something to roll into next week with.
And I think that's the important thing, is that this Woodville team have continued to try and put the ball in the hole in this last quarter. We've got the 19 to 24.
Well, you can always control your effort and energy, and just there she followed it up with forcing an 8-second count and a turnover in the backcourt. So you can always keep playing with effort and energy and play it out and build process and culture within a group.
Forbes now driving, trying to get some late burn here are the Warriors. And McCulloch's got a group on the floor at the moment that he likes the look of, so leaving that as is, even at this late stage of the game with the minute 9 to go. So what's the big thing tonight, Scotty, for this Woodville Warriors team? What do you see in what they need to do to be able to front up against the Southern Tigers next Thursday evening?
Well, I think, it's just keep building, Anderson obviously didn't shoot the ball well tonight, 1 of 12. She'll be better than that. She's a better quality player than that. I think they're going to shoot better overall. I like the fact that Watson got open for some set catch and shoot threes on kickouts. They did allow West Adelaide to get deep in the paint early on. So maybe they'll look at what they're doing. They made an adjustment in the second half and some side ball coverages. We saw some switching. Looked like we may have seen some ice at different times. So, Ben McCulloch and Stephen, both really good coaches. And they'll go back and look at the film and figure out a way. But it's got to be a bit better in the half court offensively. Like I said, you can't rely on transition. West Adelaide would be feeling pretty good about this game. I thought the margin would be a lot closer coming into it. So really good start for them. They're going to feel good about.
And the Warriors by about 11 points tonight. So, as you know, anything can happen in the Mitsubishi Motors NBL1 Central. You can get any sort of result. You can check it all out in the NBL1 app. And of course, I believe on NBL Plus as well, where you can watch the games. I'm sure you're watching this one there. Those of you at home that are watching this Wild West showdown, 43.8 seconds to go. West Adelaide will take some strong momentum into the Good Friday fixture next week. Brenton out here looking for York. Now Woolley. Perkis can't get that one. Comes back here now through Anderson. Anderson's going to drive. Oh, big block there. Georgina Silandra was not letting Anderson have any of that one. Even at this late stage of the game, Scotty, still active defensively, the Bearcats.
Chase down block. Exciting.
Anderson will result with the shot. West Adelaide will have the ball. With 10 seconds to go here. York will have it. Now look out here for Pearce, who'll look for three. And West Adelaide draw first blood in NBL1 Central. 2024, they win 85-50.